Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope your day is starting off just fantastic. What a great day to be alive. Hey puppies? Yeah, every day is a great day to be alive when we walk with the Lord, and we're walking with puppies this morning as we have a house full of them, which is great. It's awesome. Yeah, what a great day to be alive. And I'm going to talk about that this week, right? It's a great day to be alive when we walk with the Lord. This has been a theme for the whole year, and not intentionally, it just has been. And so I want to talk about being in the presence of God and maybe not even being aware of it. Actually, the sermon for next Sunday is going to be living with a lion, like living with a lion. And think about that for a moment. Can you imagine having a lion in your house? Not a tame lion, not a cuddly lion, but a wild. That would sure be exciting. Well, Jesus is referred to as being the Lion of Judah. So this morning what I want to look at, just kind of moving back a bit, is Genesis 28, I think is where we're in. Genesis 28. And looking at Jacob. So Genesis 28, and we will look at verse 16. And so to kind of give you a background of this, Jacob is looking for a wife. That's a good thing to do. He's looking for a wife. He's on a journey for a wife. And while he's on this road trip, on this journey, he stops in a place called Bethel. And he finds something even better than a wife. Don't get me wrong. Finding a wife is amazing and awesome. I'm thankful every day for my wife. Marna is an incredible blessing to me. Just unbelievable blessing. Trust me, I would not be who I am without her being around. I would be a mess. So having a wife is a blessing for sure. But Jacob finds something even better than that in the Lord. And so we're looking at like 28 verse 16. Then Jacob awoke from his sleep. It's nighttime, he had to finally go to sleep. He woke up from his sleep and said, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I wasn't even aware of it." Surely the Lord was in this place, and I wasn't even aware of it. Jacob slept that night and had crazy dreams of a stairway to heaven, of a staircase going up and down, and realized that he was in the very presence of God all night. Surely the Lord was in this place, and I wasn't even aware of it. You know, there are times when we can be in the presence of God, and we don't know we're in the presence of God. And we think, how could that possibly be? God is so amazing. But we can be so wrapped up in our surroundings, we can be so wrapped up on our quest to go find a wife or whatever it is, that we miss the presence of God. God doesn't always shout out. Sometimes it takes us looking, but we're always in the presence of God. And that's the thing we've been talking about for like probably this whole entire year. That every day is a great day to be alive when we walk with Jesus. You walk with Jesus all the time, whether you realize it or not. God is present. So it makes sense to be attentive to that. It makes sense to say, "Lord, what's going on today? How are we today? What's happening?" It makes sense to check in with God. It makes sense to be aware of God's presence. I've got to admit, sometimes I'll just get going through my day and I'll lose that thought, just as I think you probably do too. But wouldn't it be cool if we were aware of God's presence all the time? I think that would be amazing. I think that would change our perspective on the things around us. So that's where we're kind of going to go to this week. I hope this meant something to you. But here's the thing. Take heart and know that everything you do with the presence of God. God is omnipresent. He is everywhere, and He dwells inside of us. So how can we not be in the presence of God? So take heart in that. No matter what you're facing today, you don't face it alone. You face it with Jesus. There we go. So that's today's message. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.